In this video, I would like to talk to you about patients referral. Actually, I would like to talk to you about patients referral going down over the last decade or two or three, probably more. But anyway, patients referrals are not anymore as easy to come by as they used to come by. But the video isn't about that, because you already know that. Most of you know that. And you're pulling your hairs of how to change it and fix it. So this video is about how to change it, how to fix it, and how to make patients referral better than it was 20 years ago. I started in this business consulting for dentists 26 years ago, and some of you might know that because you might have been my clients 26 years ago and or somewhere in between, or still some of you. However, okay, patients referral was a good thing. It used to be our entrance point from my consulting viewpoint of like an advertising. It's one of the best ways to get going, to get things going. Patients referral is important. It's not the all in everything. It cannot stop there, of course not. However, it is important because those are relatively inexpensively acquired patients. And they are important. So how can we put it back and make it better? What makes me so sure that that can be done? Let me explain that a little bit, and I think you will love what you hear. All right. First of all, the first time in 26 years in our whole marketing program, but let's just talk about patients referral only. In my whole marketing program, in patients referral, we have a way of where you, the doctor, you and the staff do not have to do any work. When it is literally done on autopilot, literally done by us. And that is possible. Okay? That's the first time that we have this opportunity due to certain things which happen in this world. I'll get into it. Now, patients referral not anymore working as well as it used to be is not your fault. Okay? Now, if patients referral never really worked well for you, then you did something wrong. For 26 years, we have been teaching those things. This is not a video about how to do that, even though you will learn that, and you will not really need to know anymore and be so active in it than before with our new program, which is a good thing, because this is where it was and is falling down. Staff members, doctors, don't have the inclination to talk about patients referral to their patients, thinking that they will just do it because they magically feel the good work or the good atmosphere in the office, which by the way is worth more than the good work. I hate to tell you so, okay, but it's just how it is. As long as the work isn't super bad, patients cannot evaluate your good work. They're not dentists, they're not doctors, they don't know the difference between a millimeter margin or not. Either way, how can that be improved? Oh, sorry, why is it going down? People in general, your staff and the patients out there, they do not have anymore the time, so they think, of talking to people. Talking person to person with people has become less used. It's not used so much anymore. People have a shorter attention span. People feel stressed, or they feel at least hectic. For good or for better, it doesn't matter. That is what it is. So, less referrals are happening. There are other reasons. Economical reasons, insurance type of reasons. There are many reasons. No reason to go into them now. The main reason is people are less willing to talk to each other. Okay? Let me give you an example. A friend going up on an elevator, working for a large company, and 6, 7, 10 people in the elevator. He sees a couple of colleagues in there which are working with him, different floor, different department, whatever. Well, nobody speaks. Then they reach their cubicles, and the text messages and the emails start flowing. Nice seeing you in the elevator. How are you? You look good. Blah, 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 whatever. Wow. This is how people communicate more. Okay? So, now that you know that the going down of patients referral as a general for you and your competition will not be eliminated. This less and less talking will keep going. How can we improve it? Here's how we can improve it. What do people like? How do they communicate? They are communicating by the social media. But that's not the full picture yet. Oh no, this goes much more deep, much more specific. So let me talk about. In social media, which is huge, Facebook, Twitter, okay? You know about them, you heard about them, you're probably using them. You probably even try to post on Facebook and Twitter, and probably not much is happening. A little bit maybe, but not really all that much. Nothing to write home mommy about. That's going to change. But actually what we are now talking very specifically is something even very different. It's about live moments being shared in the form of a picture. Instantaneously, immediately, when the picture is taken. Such as in your practice. There are many other ways to do that. Today I'm talking patients referral, so let's talk about how it's happening in your practice. Okay? Obviously we have a program where it can be used 365 days a week, period. Okay? 24/7, all the time. However, patients referral, people in your practice. Do you know that Pinterest, which is a picture type of application like Facebook, Instagram, which is owned by Facebook and is by far the largest growing part in the whole Facebook empire, which is an empire. Then you have Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, Twitter, and all those type of things. Picture sharing is enormously on top. It's out the roof. It outnumbers all other text sharing, message sharing by far. Every marketer will tell you, if you put a marketing message on the internet or on any of those social medias, put a picture with it. Well, what we, with an advertising, always being ahead of the curve on breaking down the advertising barrier, making advertising feel like a, well, live moment story. That's what counts. People are liking stories. They want to hear, for what purpose, your sales pitch about a root canal or about a gum disease in a story. Beside the point. People love stories, they love pictures, and they love to be in the picture. Does it make sense? Don't you know that ever since you were a small baby, everything you created yourself you liked all the time and still do today? And there's nothing wrong with that. This is what it is. Your people are the same way. What do you think why in the whole picture taking things, which I mentioned with Snapchat, Pinterest, and Twitter, and Facebook, and whatever it is, Instagram, why selfies are the thing to do? We are seeing selfies of presidents and queens and movie stars. You might think that they didn't get their picture taken enough by being in front of the camera all the time. They still need to take a selfie. Well, a selfie is a selfie is a selfie is a selfie. How beautiful. Now, what about if I show you with our software, with our program, that you can have a patient in your office taking a selfie in your office, with your office, whether your staff member or you, the doctor, is with it or not important. Let me give you an example. Mother's Day is coming up. You, your staff member, you yourself, the doctor, whatever, you give your patients a flower and say, Happy Mother's Day. And before you do that, you ask and say, give me your cell phone. I make a selfie on your phone, Mr. Patient, for you. The patient goes, I love it. Yeah. Because he's thinking of going home and sharing the picture or putting it on Facebook or whatever. He's already thinking that. But you're going to take it out to a whole new level. He doesn't know that yet, he, she. Seconds after that picture is taken, that person gets a message, a link, a picture back, which has a frame around it. Beautiful. Fitting the occasion. Let's just say in this case, Mother's Day. And of course, getting a flower also fits the occasion. It puts a smile on the patient. It can be connected to, you look beautiful with your teeth. It can be. I'm just, trying to really impinge here. A message goes with it. Your logo goes on it, of your company, with a message from you. And perhaps something special you offer or not. The person sees that. Oh, how gorgeous. The person gets asked to put that on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or whatever. The button's already there. It takes not even a split of a second to do that, if the person is connected, which most of them are. Otherwise, those companies wouldn't become empires so fast. Oh yeah. Now just imagine that. Do you know that one message, one picture shared by one person on Facebook, for instance, reaches 300 to 500 people? I am not saying because of that 300 to 500 people will come in. I am not saying that. 300 to 500 people will probably not even look at it. But a huge amount of people look at it. Way more than your patient ever. If he's the most outspoken referring patients you have ever had, he cannot possibly talk to as many people as this one picture will be from a person who is probably not even outspoken. And would never talk to anybody probably. Because the real people talking about your service and referring you is 1 to 3%, not much more. Maybe it's 5 to 6%. Who cares? It is little. People sharing picture will be 60, 70, 80, 90%. How many people reach those 60, 70, 90% compared to the 3 to 10% before? 100, 200, and 500 times as many as the other guy. And on top of it, it stays there. It sticks there. Facebook, it sticks there. Weeks, days later, it sticks there. You have no idea how powerful this is. So give us a call. This video is not about explaining how it all exactly works. Remember this. Patient's referral can be reversed and made better than it ever was in your lifetime. It can be done without you having to be intrusive to your patients, without you and your staff needing to do the uncomfortable thing of talking to your staff about to your patients about it. Yes, it can be done that way, without you having to do that work. Okay? And it will be a lasting activity. Give us a call. Get a consultative, strategic marketing, patients referral marketing, but how it fits also in your overall marketing plan in it, and how extensive it can be. Get that consultation. Give us a 45-minute appointment. Set the appointment below. There's a calendar for a free times available. Even if you never engage with us in this program, even if you never engage, I'm not even going to tell you it's going to be a big mistake if you don't. If you don't engage, you don't engage. 26 years in business, trust me, I know lots of people don't engage in what we do. Okay? You will learn so much. This I can guarantee you. People who walk away from our consultative consultations, from our strategic marketing consultations, who walk away from that, whether they buy or not, they love it. Because they now have learned so much. So when they go to the next person trying to purchase something, some marketing program, whether that's a yellow page ad, I hope you don't do that anymore too much, or whatever it may be, they love it. They're now better educated. They now know what exists. They now can search and look around. It's a development process, this finding out. However, I strongly believe that we, in this particular consultation, sales talk, if you will so, will make you an offer you cannot refuse. And you will want to try. I am pretty sure of it. Go ahead, set your appointment. Bye-bye.